we are like one cell in a body, you know. So if you're one cell in a body, the well-being of that particular cell depends on the actions of all the other cells. Would you agree with that? If you as the one cell, you're one cell, if you don't recognize that, if you think, actually, I'm the most important cell in this network of cells, and you decide, I'm going to go it alone, at that point, you are what? You are a diseased cell, are you not? You're actually a cancer that has the power to undermine the well-being of the entire body, because you're not acting in accordance with reality. You've decided, I'm the most important cell. I'm going it alone. And from your perspective, that seems perfectly sane, because from your perspective, you feel like you are the most important person. But your perspective is a hallucination. It's wrong. And you're actually going to undermine the well-being of all the other cells. So our reality is that we are one being amongst countless living beings. And if you, as we've done previously, if you do this special meditation on the interdependence of all living beings, you come to understand, I am completely 100%, not even like 95% or even 99%, I am 100% dependent on others. Is that true? Like, to an astounding degree. You know, everything I'm wearing, I had nothing to do with. But literally thousands of beings have been part of this process of delivering some clothes to me. Anyway, the meditation is quite extensive, but you know, all our food, we live, or if you live on Manhattan, you live on an island. You're on an island. Anything that gets in here arrives mostly through bridges and some boats. I'm not sure if you want to eat anything that's actually grown here. In other words, we're totally dependent on the actions of others for our clothing, for our food, for what? Everything, everything. The roads, the microphone, the carpets, the electricity, the bed. You go, this is my apartment. What? Temporarily you've got some name tag on it, but you had nothing to do with it. And even if you did, even if you like, well, what do you mean? I changed some of the rooms in it or something like that. Only because other people supplied you with the materials. Everything we do, we can only do in conjunction with others. And it goes deeper, like our education. Your language has come to you from others. Everything, your knowledge, anything you know, your opinions, you know, we're like so opinionated. Well, I think this. You think this because you read it in a book somewhere, or, you know, saw it on heard it on a podcast or whatever. I'm an original thinker. Okay, you jumbled a few thoughts together and came up with your own concoction, but everything coming from others, your ability to articulate, your name, your body. This is my body. Really? No, it's two bits of your parents that you don't like to think about, and a lot of cabbage, you know, a whole heap of food, none of which you had anything to do with. That's what you're sitting in. 2 bits of your parents and a lot of food. Me. So what is me? What is self? You can't even have the concept self without others. True? That's like saying you can have left without right. If we got rid of right, you're just spinning. Left exists independence upon right. Self exists independence upon other. We are interconnected, interdependent. And of course, what about our happiness? So yeah, we have a natural potential for happiness. But that happiness arises in dependence upon positive states of mind. That's Buddhism 101. Positive states of mind. You know what positive states of mind are? Positive states of mind are minds that are in alignment with reality. That's why they are positive. They're not positive because some sort of arbitrarily designation, these are good minds and those are bad minds. No, the good minds are good precisely because they are in alignment with reality.